There's a reason your deepest desires haven't fully manifested in your reality yet, and it has nothing to do with effort, worthiness, or even your thoughts. This might sting at first, but it will set you free. Just thinking positively isn't enough to change your life. In fact, your mind might be what's keeping you trapped in a cycle of near manifestations and quiet frustration. You've likely heard that your thoughts create your reality. But here's the missing piece almost no one mentions. Thoughts are only the surface layer of creation. The real architect is your vibration. The truth is, thought without vibration is like trying to start a fire with just air. The spark never catches, and vibration doesn't come from what you say you want. It comes from what you feel when no one's watching. Reality doesn't respond to words. It responds to frequency. So we start here, in the invisible yet incredibly powerful realm of your emotional energy. While your thoughts can picture a future, it's your frequency that determines whether that future materializes or stays a dream. This is the silent battle so many fight without knowing. On one side, your mind repeats affirmations, visualizes success, and builds vision boards. On the other, your body, the deeper part of you, is still radiating fear, doubt, and unworthiness. The result, a vibrational mismatch that blocks manifestation before it even starts. The universe hears you, yes, but it hears all of you, not just the part pretending to be optimistic. And here's the shocker, your energy speaks louder than your words. That's why someone vibrating with deep self-trust attracts synchronicities effortlessly, while someone reciting perfect mantras from a place of lack sees no change. Your vibration is the signal. The field is the mirror. But where does this misalignment begin? It starts with a belief system that prizes the intellect too highly and undervalues the wisdom of the heart. We've been taught to believe that logic is king, that strategy will save us, and that manifestation is just a mental checklist. This is a lie born from the illusion of separation between mind and body, thought and feeling, self and source. And the price we pay is delay, resistance, and a life that almost changes, but never quite does. You might sense it, that quiet tension between what you claim to believe and what you truly feel in your bones. That's not your fault. It's a symptom of a culture obsessed with control and terrified of surrender. But now that you're here, something is already stirring. A deeper knowing that you are not just a thinker. You are a vibrational being. And until you align with what you seek, it can't enter your reality, no matter how badly you want it. This isn't about rejecting the mind. It's about returning the heart to its role as co-creator. Because only when your thoughts match your emotions, when your mind and heart speak the same energetic language, do you become magnetic to the life you're meant to live. This isn't magic, it's quantum alignment. And once you experience it, nothing stays the same. Today, we start dismantling the myth that thinking alone is the way. We pull back the curtain and see the energy beneath the words. We stop faking positivity and start embodying truth. You're not here to beg reality to change. You're here to become the frequency reality must reflect. So let me ask you, right now in this moment, are you thinking about your dream life, or are you already becoming the person who lives it? There's a quiet revolution unfolding beneath modern science, one that confirms what mystics, sages, and spiritual teachers have said for ages. Your consciousness doesn't live inside your head. It isn't a byproduct of your brain. It isn't trapped behind your eyes. In truth, you aren't inside your body. Your body is inside your consciousness. This shift changes everything. The instant you release the belief that you are your brain, that thoughts come from neurons and awareness is locked in gray matter, you start perceiving the world as it really is. A projection of your limitless mind, not confined, not local, not bound by flesh or time. Physicist and mystic Dr. Amit Goswami calls consciousness the foundation of all existence, not an effect of matter, but its source. Deepak Chopra describes the mind as a boundless field beyond space and time. Bob Proctor teaches that we are energy in motion, spiritual beings having a human experience. These ideas aren't just poetic, they're now backed by quantum science. Let's simplify this. The brain isn't the origin of your awareness, it's a receiver, an antenna. Like a radio doesn't create music but tunes into frequencies already there. Your brain tunes into streams of consciousness, and that stream is vast, infinite, multi-dimensional. Your body is not a container, it's an antenna. Your skin, your cells, your nervous system, all designed to interpret vibration and translate it into the experience you call life. But this is why thoughts sometimes appear out of nowhere, why intuition speaks with a clarity beyond logic, why memories from other lifetimes or realms suddenly surface. Your consciousness isn't trapped in your body, because your true self was never physical to begin with. You are awareness having a temporary human experience. Now why does this matter? Because once you realize consciousness is non-local, you begin to see your connection to the quantum field, not as something you reach for, but as something you're already part of. You are not separate from the unified field, you are an expression of it. And the more aligned your vibration becomes, the more clearly you engage with this field. This means your power doesn't come from controlling external conditions. It comes from matching your internal frequency to the reality you desire. You're not pulling something toward you, and the field obeys. Here's the turning point. You can change the signal, and when you do, the response changes too, but not through force, not through frantic thinking or endless affirmations, through coherence. When your thoughts, emotions, and body align on a single frequency, the field hears you clearly. That's when manifestation speeds up. That's when synchronicities multiply. That's when it feels like the universe is speaking to you. Because it is. You've tuned into its language. Let's make this more concrete. When you feel deep gratitude, not performative, but genuine, your heart emits a harmonious magnetic field. Your brain syncs with this pattern. The result is coherence, a measurable, powerful state that lets your intention move through the quantum field with clarity. This isn't just theory. The HeartMath Institute has proven it. It's science. You become a transmitter, not of desperation, not of fear, but of clarity. And the field responds. Most people try to force a better reality from a place of lack. They think harder, push harder, pray harder. But energy doesn't lie. The field doesn't hear the words. It reads the frequency beneath them. If you say, "I am abundant but vibrate fear," the field mirrors the fear. This is why nothing shifts, even with effort, because the field is loyal to who you're being. So what should you do? Stop convincing. Start aligning. Start cultivating states of being that match the reality you want. Don't chase the outcome. Embody the frequency. If you want love, be love. If you want freedom, vibrate as if it's already yours. This is not imagination. This is quantum instruction. The quantum field is not judging you. It's not punishing you. It's not testing your worth. It simply responds to your energy. And the more coherent that energy is, the more your mind, heart, and body align, the faster, smoother, and more magical the manifestation becomes. Let that sink in. You aren't trying to force a new reality. You're becoming a new vibrational signature, and the field will adjust to match it. Now breathe and ask yourself from this new space, if everything I feel, the field reflects, what frequency do I choose to embody next? If the quantum field responds to who you're being, not what you're asking for, then the next insight isn't just empowering, it's revolutionary. You aren't chasing realities. You are the access point. The universe doesn't move toward you. It moves through you. According to your signal, you aren't a separate observer looking in from the outside. You're the portal through which infinite timelines, possibilities, and outcomes collapse into form. This isn't metaphor. This is mechanics, vibrational mechanics. Every choice you make, every emotion you hold, every thought you dwell on vibrates at a certain frequency, and that frequency decides which version of reality becomes available to you. You aren't manifesting a single moment. You're curating an entire vibrational landscape. This means your identity isn't fixed, it's fluid. And with each intentional shift in vibration, you align with a parallel version of yourself already living what you desire. Pause and absorb that. The version of you who already has the love you seek, the abundance you dream of, the peace you crave. It already exists, not as fantasy, but as a real energetic blueprint in the quantum field. The only reason you aren't experiencing it yet is because your current vibration is tuned to a different reality. And the bridge between here and there isn't time, it's alignment. This is the great reversal. Most people think they need to act, work, push, and strive to get there. But quantum reality works differently. You don't go there, you become it, here. And when your frequency locks into that new pattern, the universe rearranges, not as a reward, but as a reflection. Just like a radio doesn't pull in a station, it vibrates at the same frequency until the signal turns into sound. You don't bring your dream to you, you tune into it, and it materializes through the portal that is you. You are the bridge, you are the signal tower, you are the collapsing point, and your power lies not in what you can force, but in what you can embody. This is why the present moment is sacred, because every new reality can only enter through the now, not through memory, not through hope, through your presence, your feeling, your state of being in this very moment. When you shift here, reality shifts there. So how do you start embodying this portal power? It's simple, but it takes consistency. You begin by anchoring into the emotional state of the version of you who already has it. Not pretending, not wishing, but embodying. In breath, in posture, in self-talk, you align your self-image with that future self. You drop the vibration of "I'm not there yet" and step into "This is who I am now." Every time you visualize with emotion, you're tuning your body. Every time you breathe with intention, you're locking in the signal. Every time you speak as if it's already done, not to pretend but to feel it, you're stepping into a new frequency. And over time, something incredible happens. You stop waiting, you stop needing, you stop searching. Because your nervous system no longer screams lack. Your mind no longer speaks from separation. Your energy no longer sends mixed signals. And in that space of pure alignment, the new timeline emerges. This is the quantum truth few dare to own. You're not manifesting a thing. You're becoming the frequency that can hold it. And when you do, the field exact, neutral, unwavering, brings it into form through you. So ask yourself with honesty, if I am the portal, which version of me will I choose to embody today? Because the field is listening, and it mirrors the reality you're ready to hold. There is a frequency, subtle, ancient, and often missed, that doesn't shout. It hums. It doesn't chase or demand. It just is. It carries no urgency, no fear, no resistance. It's the frequency of wholeness, the signature that appears not when you try to control the quantum field, but when you remember you are the field, expressing itself through this body, through this now. And when that knowing settles in your bones, something changes, something no technique, affirmation, or effort could ever mimic. You no longer see your desires as far off. You sense them as home. You no longer speak to the universe from longing. You vibrate from fulfillment, and the field, always precise, always coherent, reflects that state back with perfect clarity. This is the end of seeking and the start of embodying. Because the truth is, you were never separate from what you desire. You were only broadcasting a version of yourself that wasn't yet ready to hold it. But now, after this journey, you see differently. You feel differently. You remember, the field isn't outside you. It's the space within you, the silence behind your thoughts, the intelligence between your cells, the sacred stillness beneath every breath. And when your mind stops forcing and your heart begins to trust, that's when the miracle unfolds. Reality no longer feels like something to mold, but something to allow. You move through life no longer needing signs, because you are the sign. You speak less and sense more. You stop waiting and start shining, because you know what you seek isn't coming. It's already here, waiting for your alignment. Coherence isn't perfection. It's presence. It's returning, again and again, to your center. It's choosing the feeling before the form. It's acting from the future while rooted in the now. It's a practice, not of doing more, but of being completely. So we leave you with this invitation. As you close this video, don't hurry back to your old story. Breathe, settle in, feel. Let this knowing become your new normal. Let the field weave into your nervous system. Let the vibration of oneness dissolve the illusion of separation. You're not behind, you're not blocked, you're not broken. You're just remembering. And the instant you surrender to this frequency, not to quit, but to ascend, the universe moves through you with a precision and grace beyond logic. Because now, you're not trying to change reality. You're becoming the one who no longer needs to. And in that surrender, the quantum field bows to your coherence and whispers, "Welcome back. I've been waiting." If this message resonates deep within you, take a moment to subscribe. This is a space of remembrance, expansion, and alignment. Welcome to the field.